welcome back. You already know that my name is Lightworker Whit, and I'm so thankful that you are here today. Now, we're going to get into your monthly forecast for the month of March. If this is your first time here, just to give you an idea of what we're going to cover, we're going to look into your high-level forecast for March overall. We're going to do a monthly forecast spread. And we're going to do two other spreads where we look into your love life and your career. We're going to look into what to expect, the unexpected, theme of the month in both of those areas, okay? Please remember, this is a collective reading. Receive what resonates, release what doesn't, all right? Take what connects with you, and even if it doesn't make sense right now, just, put it in the back of your head. Don't try to force this reading to become true for you, and come back to it either throughout the month or the end of the month and say, oh, okay, I see how this is unfolding. I understand the guidance here, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. I'm really, really happy to have moved these two memberships. So I'm just grateful that this membership is growing. I'm grateful that you're here, and I just appreciate you being here and supporting me. All right. So we're actually going to get a theme of the month from Crystal Spirits today. I don't really use this deck often, but I wanted to switch it up. I was like, I think I want to use a different deck. I normally either use Queen of the Moon Oracle to get, your theme of the month, or I like to use the Energy Oracle or Spirit Animal. But I'm going to get a jumper, and I'm going to save it to the end because I like to read I don't think I did last month, but I am going to read it at the end for this month, okay? So let's go ahead and get your jumper. What do you have for Aries theme of the month, Spirit? Aries and Lightworker Whit Collective. I got your card, and we'll read that at the end. Now, what's interesting is I don't work with this deck as often, so I know what card jumped out because it jumped out, face over, but I don't know these definitions by heart yet, so I don't really know what it means. So I have no informed decision of what this reading is going to be about for you. If that makes sense? Because sometimes if I see it jump over, I'm like, oh, okay, this might be kind of what Aries is dealing with, and that might, I usually forget. To be honest, I usually forget what the card is as I'm doing the reading, but maybe it's in my subconscious. I don't know. So I don't know the definition of the card that flipped over, so it's probably for the best. Okay, now we're going to get into your monthly forecast, so go ahead and take a deep breath for me. Amazing. Now, you might have heard me talk about on my new moon reading last night, I did a self-tanner, which I'm not mad at, honestly. I was really looking pale, and it was the first time I did it, but my hands are still a little, I accidentally got my hands, so they're still a little tinted. And I was doing so good. The only reason I got it on my hand was because I do it on my face. But also I learned that when I do this again, because I do think I want to do it again to kind of keep some color on me for winter, I think I'm going to get I'm new to the tanning world, okay? I'm new to this. I'm black. I think I'm going to get which a lot of black women do tan, but I'm just learning this journey for myself. I think I'm going to get a gradual face tanner by the same company. I did the Bondi Sands one. Bondi Sands. They have a face tanner that's gradual, that's for your face. I think I'm going to get that. And I think that because my face kind of broke out a little bit. And I think it was a combination of me exfoliating I exfoliated my face 3 times. And then I think the harshness of my face being open and then the tanner, my face is just bitch. So if you see my little orange tint, that's why, okay? Okay, let's look into the forecast for our Aries, please. Aries in this community. Aries in the Lightworker Whit community, monthly forecast. Where you are, theme of the month for March. Key goal to pursue, obstacle to overcome, major accomplishment, what to avoid, what to embrace, where to find support, advice, and encouragement. Current self, theme of the month, key goal to pursue, obstacle to overcome, major accomplishment, what to avoid, what to embrace, where to find support, and advice and encouragement. Well, this is great, Aries. Yeah, well, okay. This is interesting. Ooh, I cannot wait to see what comes up in your career reading. Back of the deck energy is the Five of Cups. So are we grieving anything? Is there anything that we are... Can you guys see that? I feel like I feel like it's because my screen light is really dim. So I hope you guys can see that okay. But I need to turn up the brightness on my phone. Anyway. This is really interesting. Back of the deck energy, Five of Cups, which to me feels like maybe by the end of February you will have grieved something or felt like you had lost something, perhaps. Okay. Current self is Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you are juggling your priorities and even managing your priorities a lot of times when we have the Two of Pentacles here. You're in a state of balance, you're in a state of flow, everything's kind of working as you want it to. You're feeling like you're on top of your shit. Theme of the month is Nine of Pentacles. So that energy, this Two of Pentacles, is just going to grow and continue into the Nine of Pentacles state, okay? Where you're feeling like, sorry, my computer's doing a lot of weird things, where you're feeling like you are independent, you're financially free, you're abundant, okay? That's oftentimes the message of Nine of Pentacles, oftentimes luxury. I myself had this card for myself for theme of the month for February. And I was a little like, oh, for real? Like, because my monthly forecast didn't, like, when I say my monthly forecast, I did a big annual forecast. And so my high level forecast for February, I was a little nervous. I was like, oh no, February might not be looking good for me. But I actually intentionally transmuted a lot of energy because I feel like historically for myself, February is not usually a good month. And I really wanted to change that narrative. And so I'm saying this because I do a high level overview, but then when I actually get to the month, I do a more detailed reading for the month ahead for myself. I had the Nine of Pentacles this month, and I would actually really agree with it. I really liked this energy because I was feeling more secure and independent and financially free. So I love this energy for you because there's just this comfort. There's comfort here financially, okay? Key goal to pursue, the Tower. There is something that you need to just kind of let burn. You need to let go up in flames, okay? The Tower is upheaval, major change, chaos, sudden change as well. All right, so the Tower is sudden upheaval, sudden chaos, sudden change. There I am. Okay, I couldn't really see. I was like, am I fucking recording? Okay. So this is interesting. This is key goal to pursue. Let's go ahead and clarify this energy before moving forward. What needs to be uprooted in your life this month, and why do you need to pursue this? We've got the Six of Wands here, which is victory, success, and achievement. Okay. Victory, success, and achievement. Six of Wands is recognition. This is really interesting because I'm just going to jump ahead a little bit here. Your obstacle to overcome is the Wheel of Fortune. And what to avoid is the Ten of Pentacles. So for me, this is kind of strange and this is why I said I'm really interested to see what happens in your career and finance reading, because it almost feels like, I don't know if you should be trying to avoid getting a big head. I don't know if you should, like, you know, if somebody gets like a lot of success and then you kind of get, you know, big and bold and bad, you're kind of like, well, nobody can fuck with me because I'm hot shit. I don't know if that's the energy here. So confirm, please, why Aries needs to pursue to the Tower. That was way too many cards that just flipped over. Why does Aries need to pursue the Tower, please? Something flipped over and now I have to find it. This deck is the Two of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Ugh, okay. That's what flipped over together. Okay, so interesting. So there's a partnership that's coming to an end, Aries. This could be romantic, platonic, or professional. Perhaps you need to, even with the Six of Wands, I don't really associate the Six of Wands with self-worth, but in this case, I kind of do. I feel like you need to kind of take what's yours and move on. I feel like you need to not let someone keep you down. Again, we'll see how this plays out. But so just know that this is something for you to pursue this month. Some sort of change, chaos, upheaval. Where that plays out in your life might be different for every person. But so let's move on to what to overcome, obstacle to overcome, the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is good luck, good fortune, divine timing. Clarify, please, the Wheel of Fortune for Aries. All right, so I don't want to recognize these cards. Well, should I? The card that just fell on the floor is the Emperor, which is your power card, Aries. And then the cards that fell out were King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups, which is, again, happiness. I would definitely associate the Nine of Cups kind of along the same lines of with the Wheel of Fortune. This is so interesting. I don't really understand it because I would consider all four of these cards in context to the Wheel of Fortune positive. Now, I'm not using reversals here, so in either of these decks. Obstacle to overcome. Maybe this is time. Maybe this is patience. I would have expected to see the Temperance here, but I don't know how. I am literally at a stalemate. I don't know how the fuck I think this deck is going to help me, but okay. What are we talking about for Aries? What to avoid? Why does excuse me, why does Aries need to avoid the Wheel of Fortune? This is not even like a, this just, I don't know why I felt called to use this deck. This is a deck from Foundry. It's like a, what does, I don't know, something might come out of it. Why does Aries need to avoid the Wheel of Fortune? Overcome the Wheel of Fortune. And I can't get a jumper, so I'm going to have to pick one. Balance. Okay, lunar, solar, feminine, masculine, yin, yang. All people have elements of ambition, energy, and fight, as well as qualities that have a softer, fluid, accepting, and receptive side. They each have a purpose, a function in developing our human potential and spirituality. Only when we find the right balance, the synthesis of both, do we become whole. The challenge is individual. We must each personally undertake and accomplish this rebalancing. The astrological keys give us insight to the key to the right balance for each individual. Okay, I'll accept that because number one, we have your current self, Two of Pentacles. This is a card, by the way. Foundry booked me for an event like a couple years ago, and then they gave me a deck, which I thought was really cute. Like they made their own oracle deck, we could call it. I don't know. We'll call it an oracle deck. I don't use it much, but for whatever reason, I was like, sure, we'll use it. It's a beautiful deck too. Like, look at the back of this card. Like, gorgeous. Anyway. So, what's this one? I think this is what their scarf is made of. This resilience. Because it is worth pursuing a life filled with blossoms which continue. Resilience. Because it is worth pursuing a life filled with blossoms which continue to bloom even in darkness against adversity. Wild and untamed blossoms bloom in the abundance. Thorn. The thorn is the risk we can assume for something we love, for living life fully without reserve. We can't separate the thorn from the blossom. I don't know why I felt called to read that message. Again, maybe remember your back of deck energy is 5 of Cups. So maybe that's connecting for you, Aries. I don't know how. So like going back to this balance thing. Sure, Wheel of Fortune is about balance in a way. What goes up must come down. The King of Pentacles here, King of Cups is about emotional balance and stability as well. As you can see, the King of Cups is kind of on a rough waters, but he's stable. He's remaining secure. There, I know my deck is kind of rose gold, but in the original deck, there's like a ship in the back that is kind of a mess, and he's like steady. Page of Pentacles is, for me, it's representing some sort of opportunity. There's some sort of opportunity that is going to be coming to you or being offered to you. It's feeling like an escape, and now I'm hearing The Great Escape. Remember that song? Paper bags and plastic cards, our belongings and shopping carts. Goodbye. And when I'm more night, let's get drunk and ride around. Make peace with an empty town. You remember that? Da-da-da-da, forget yesterday. We'll make the great escape, and we won't hear a word they say. They don't know us anyway. For my people, for my millennials who remember that, like, I don't even know what to call it. It's like, it was like angsty teen rock is the best way I could describe it. Angsty teen rock from, what the fuck was that band? I don't even remember the band. I'm so sorry, guys. It's like 10:30 in the morning, and y'all know how my allergies are. I don't remember the band, but the song is called The Great Escape. I think the band is Boys Like Girls, actually. That's the band. I don't know if there's any significance to that band. Maybe look up the lyrics. I don't know. A Great Escape. It's feeling like an escape to me. Like really, it's feeling like you're getting out. All right. A major accomplishment is the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, which is also structure, institution, doing things the tried and true way. I also feel like you might be lawyered up. I don't know. Just based on the imagery of the card, it's feeling like there's a partnership that's ending, and you're like, you know what? You are not going to fuck with me. You're not, like, you are doing things by the book. Clarify the Hierophant, please, for Aries. By the way, I just want to address the Emperor here. Before I clarify the Hierophant. The Emperor does represent Aries, but it's also very determined energy, very much large and in charge. Page of Pentacles is Earth sign energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Or someone who is dedicated to like learning and doing the hard work, laying foundations, planting seeds that they want to grow. It's more so than planting seeds. Like the Page of Pentacles has already planted the seeds. Now they're trying to imagine somebody who just had their first harvest and they want to try to sell it at the market. That's the Page of Pentacles. They're not like the seasoned farmer. You know what I mean? Whereas King of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and also someone who is compassionate, emotionally stable, etc., etc. In relation to the Wheel of Fortune, okay, obstacle to overcome. So, yeah. All right, well, clarify this Hierophant energy for Aries, please. 7 of Wands. Yeah, you are really... There's some sort of defense that is happening. I don't know exactly how you are trying to defend yourself. The Seven of Wands is about defense, keeping people away from you, boundaries. It's really feeling like you're like, yeah, fuck with me now. It just, yeah. This is such an interesting reading. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. I'm surprised I don't have the Justice card here. We'll have to see what comes up in your love and career readings. What to avoid, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is abundance, luxury. It's the culmination of 9 of Pentacles, whereas 9 of Pentacles is luxury at an independent level. 10 of Pentacles is luxury and great achievement, where you can build wealth not only for yourself but with and for others. It's kind of like wealth with family. It's the expansion of the 9 of Pentacles, right? Maybe this is a message to not get involved with. I'm hearing don't move in with someone. I'm hearing don't move in with that person. If you're doing well by yourself and you're in a relationship, maybe it's French, maybe it's a friendship, maybe it's romantic. If you're doing well and you're contemplating moving in with somebody, maybe you're in your mind, you're like, yeah, I can save money and they seem like a good person and whatever. And you're like, sure, I'll move in and I'll join forces with them. This is not the move, I don't think. Okay. And I think personally, Aries, you can actually sustain yourself independently. I don't think you really actually have to move in with other people. How else could this connect? Let's look into this 10 of Pentacles. What does Aries need to avoid, please? Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Because we are finally free tonight. Child, there's somebody you cannot trust, Aries. Like 7 of Swords is here. Aries, baby. You can't, I feel like this reading is so clear to me. And if it's off the mark, it's off the mark for, if this isn't resonating for all of you, then so be it. But you, like, everything that glitters isn't gold. Okay. And I really feel, especially, I just get this sense that somebody, like, let's stay with the moving in analogy. Maybe this is playing out in a different area of your life, but let's stick with this analogy. Let's say that somebody is like, yeah, like, let's move in. Like, I got it. Like, I can afford it. And, you know, I feel like somebody who's talking a big game. Yeah, I'm about to get this new job and I'm gonna be good. I just need some help. I just need somebody to, like, you know, I just need somebody else on the lease till it looks like I can afford it, but I'm gonna have the money. Like, don't worry, baby, they ain't gonna have it. They not gonna have it. I feel like somebody's schmoozing you. I really feel like somebody is schmoozing you. They're kind of talking a big game. They're conning you. They're conning you. Okay. All right, what to embrace is the sun, which to me is clarity. The sun is like, don't turn a blind eye to the real situation. Okay, Aries, you're probably going to recognize the red flags and your eyebrows are going to be raised and your tail is going to be alert, kind of like a guard dog. And you're not really going to have evidence, Aries. I don't think you're going to have any evidence. And I'm also surprised I don't have the High Priestess here, which is trusting your intuition, but that's what you're going to have to do. I feel like somebody, what they're saying is not matching what's actually happening externally. Okay? Clarity. Embrace the clarity. Clarify, please, the sun for Aries. And the High Priestess falls out. Yeah. Yeah. Trust your intuition, babe. Okay? Because somebody is really trying to pull one over on you. Where to find support? 3 of Wands. Expansion, growth, next level. I feel like you're going to have the opportunity to advance and move forward and move on, okay? But I don't think you need to bring somebody with you. I don't think you need to bring dead weight. And advice and encouragement is Page of Wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which is about being free and exploring, seeing what your options are, creating as well. The Page of Wands wants to see what's out there. They know they have a little bit of talent, and they kind of want to see, well, where can I apply this talent? They're looking at their options, but they're kind of expressing themselves in the meantime. Like they're, it's not quite like the Seven of Cups, which is options. It's somebody who just who doesn't really know the options that are available to them yet. So that's why they have to get out there. Does that make sense? Seven of Cups knows, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, I think, Page of Wands is like, well, I don't know what's possible. How will I know if I don't try, So I just feel like, look, theme of the month, 9 of Pentacles. Avoid 10 of Pentacles. Okay, avoid getting attached to the hip with someone else. Embrace independence. Now, I know this might sound confusing. Maybe some of you guys are married and you don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to pause it here and clear these cards, and let's move on to your love and relationship reading. Okay, Aries, here we go. We got your my Modern Love Tarot deck. We're just resetting that for you. I typically do these readings for people who are single and dating or open to connections, or people who are in committed relationships. If there's no prospects in your life right now, just listen anyway. Maybe there's something that might resonate for you. And of course, definitely get yourself out there if you are looking for love and connection. Work on becoming a vibrational match to receiving a relationship or receiving connections, depending on what it is you desire, okay? But trust and believe, a man is not going to come knocking at your door. A woman is not going to come knocking at your door saying, hello, are you so-and-so? I'd like to be in a relationship with you. That's not how it works. Don't rely on a meet cute. Don't rely on like bumping into somebody at a coffee shop. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my name is Jane. Like, stop. While that is possible, a meet cute is possible, you have to get yourself out there, okay? Maybe don't pre-order your Starbucks. Maybe allow yourself to wait in line. You never know who might be coming at the same time, Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to get my soapbox about that. I feel like I'm always getting my soapbox about that shit anyway. Aries, what to expect, the unexpected, theme of the month in your love life. Aries in the collective. Does anybody still have the Great Escape in their head? Forget yesterday. Sasha's sunbathing. Wow, 4 of Wands. Okay. Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. Okay. And here go the 7 of Swords. And the Knight of Cups reversed. Oh my God. And here go the 6 of Wands reversed. Now remember, I don't use, here goes Empress and World reversed. High Priestess reversed. 9 of Pentacles again. It feels like you're detaching from somebody, Aries. Back of the deck energy is 10 of Swords reversed. So it feels like the swords are falling out. This seems like a disconnect that maybe already happened. I feel like you're already aware of some sort of separation. Or some sort of disconnect. I said, I've been trying to make sure I be better about interpreting for this for people who are in long-term relationships. I don't want to always be forecasting either love or breakup. I recognize that a lot of you guys are, in 10-year marriages and stuff. So I want to try to apply these readings to those scenarios. All right. Oh, let me get my jumper first so we can really have context from the romance angels. What do you have for Aries? Honeymoon coming out. Okay. What do you have for Aries, please? Okay. Let your friends help you. Let's get one more. What do you have for Aries, please? want more? Okay, thank you. Okay. You're just waiting on the right one. Wedding. Okay, wow. All right. Kind of surprised to see this here a little bit, but let's see how this resonates. Okay. So we've got the Four of Wands, what to expect, the Four of Wands and the Queen of Cups reversed. Four of Wands is domestic harmony. It actually is literally somebody getting married, wedding here. So maybe some of you might be going to a wedding this month or meeting somebody at a wedding. I don't know who gets married in March, but you never know. You never know. And that's probably the cheapest month to get married, to be honest. Like, who gets married in March? Anyway. Okay. Queen of Cups reversed. Water sign energy here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. When the Queen of Cups is reversed, okay, here's the card upright. She's very emotionally stable. She's very intuitive. She's like holding space for other people. She's very balanced, very much like, you know, the King of Cups counterpart. Like she's just like like that feminine energy that you would expect to just like love and hug on you and just say like what's going on, you know, really cares about you, but also like she has a really good emotional foundation herself. When it's reversed, Queen of Cups is just like not feeling it. She needs to nurture herself for a minute before she can look after others, okay? Sometimes too, the Queen of Cups reversed can be, it's very similar when the Queen of Cups is reversed. It's similar to the Queen of Swords reversed, but Queen of Cups is like somebody who like, when it's reversed, someone who's like emotionally just like all over the place. Whereas Queen of Swords reversed is just somebody who's like kind of bitchy and cold, kind of just like very, very like rude. All right. I'm unsure if this is related to one person in the relationship kind of needing time to heal and work on themselves within this union. It's feeling like somebody, Aries, is like, and probably you are trying to decide and decipher what's important to you at this time in a relationship and what it is you actually need. I feel like you're reevaluating your needs within your partnership or your romantic life with this Queen of Cups reversed. Let me get a card from the Healing Heart Journey to kind of just understand why this Queen of Cups is reversed here in relation to the Four of Wands. Like I said, Four of Wands is domestic harmony. So this is affecting your home life in some way. Okay, blame, harboring resentment, pointing fingers, who's wrong, doesn't matter. Okay. Why is the Queen of Cups here? What to expect? Clarify what to expect for Aries in their love life. Leap of faith, trusting your intuition, jump off the crazy train, make a new life. Okay, now. It is feeling like a separation, though. I'm not going to lie. It is feeling like a separation. It doesn't necessarily feel like a divorce, but it does feel like somebody needs time alone. Maybe you need time alone. You're trying to process. You're trying to figure it out. The unexpected is the Judgment reversed and Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is happiness, contentment, emotional fulfillment, sometimes even wish coming true. And then the Judgment is a major arcana card. It's an awakening. It is leveling up. It's ascension. It's kind of like answering the call and kind of having an understanding like of kind of the meaning of all things. Kind of, you know, when this energy is reversed, it's like you're holding back. You're kind of feeling like you don't, like you know what to do, but maybe kind of like a little bit afraid to take the leap is what I see a lot of times with the Judgment reverse. Like you know what needs to happen, but you're like, but I don't know if that's the right move for me. Sometimes, and I'm saying this because the Nine of Cups is here, the Judgment is like a personal like growth. It's like inner growth that's happening on a very personal and intuitive level, not necessarily happening externally where you're really working on yourself. You're working on your spirit. Hold on, let me see. Self-doubt, inner critic, ignoring the call. Those are the keywords. But there's, hold on. Judgment reverse calls for a period of reflection and self-evaluation. Through meditation or quiet contemplation, you may arrive at a deep understanding of the universal themes weaving throughout your life and what you can do or change to avoid these situations. You may have kept them secret or hidden because you fear how others may judge you. To clear these past mistakes and regrets and any associated guilt or shame, work on your self-forgiveness, self-acceptance, self-love, and release and freedom. Sometimes this is saying your inner critic. Okay, I don't really think that's happening here. Like I said, I kind of just feel like you're having some like revelations in your love life. This is all feels very independent to me. This all feels like very much solo, not with the 9, right? Your theme of the month is 9 of Pentacles. Your unexpected is 9 of Cups. This feels, again, like I said, you're reevaluating what's making you happy. You're having revelations of like what you need and desire at this time. Maybe even releasing the blame, Aries. Maybe just letting all that go. Okay. All right. Theme of the month, 7 of Pentacles, reversed. 7 of Pentacles is about patience. And in this deck, it's depicted by a man who's kind of looking for forgiveness. Maybe that imagery is connecting with you. But typically, it's about waiting for your seeds to grow. When it's reversed, you're at a point where you're like, all right, this hasn't been working. And you're at a point where you have to decide if you're going to dedicate more time to this. You know, if something isn't working, you're like, all right, is it time to call it quits? Is it time to cash in my chips? We also have the 7 of Swords reversed. 7 of Swords, second time this is out. Sneakiness, deceitfulness, people who are lying, manipulators. Reverse, clear, like information's coming to light. You have information that you didn't have before this month. Knight of Cups reverse. So this definitely is in connection to a partnership, romantic interest. Knight of Cups is water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. When the Knight of Cups is reversed, I always see it as somebody who's a player, somebody who's just kind of playing your feelings, not really as invested in the relationship as you are. There's definitely some sort of disconnect this month, but everybody's cards are on the table. So it's like you finally know where somebody stands. The moon is reversed. When the moon is reversed, it is very similar to the sun, where again, there's clarity. You're having clarity in a way, like when the moon appears upright, things are unclear. You're trying to sift through your subconscious. You're trying to understand the meaning of all things. You're trying to lean on your intuition. When it's reversed, clarity, all is revealed. The fears are like front and center and you're dealing with them. Everything's in the light. Same with 7 of Swords. All the truths are coming out. The 6 of Wands is coming up reversed. Second time the 6 of Wands is here. Recognition, achievement, and victory. This was coming up with your Tower card of like, Kegel to pursue the upheaval, right? The 6 of Wands. You're not being recognized, supported, or validated in the way that you need to be. And I think that's coming into your awareness. I don't think somebody supports you the way that you thought they did. Okay. The cards after that, the 6 of Wands, were the Empress. So again, like just feeling like the need to nurture, I feel like yourself. The World reverse, something is almost coming to completion. High Priestess, struggling to lean into your intuition. But 9 of Pentacles, again, there's an emphasis on independence, financial independence this month. You may not have all the answers about what to do about this relationship this month, but what's very clear is that you need time alone. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Sometimes I kind of hate when this card comes up because it comes up in readings that I feel like don't make sense. Okay, so the honeymoon card kind of frustrates me sometimes because it comes up in readings where I feel like it's kind of irrelevant. So I'm going to open up the message, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, to see if maybe I'm missing something here. A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. It's alphabetical, y'all. Here we go. This card indicates the need for a getaway to nurture romantic love. But usually this card would indicate like you know, getting away with your person. The specific application of this message depends upon the person who is inquiring. For some, this card is a literal meaning. You are going away with your new spouse following your wedding. Which literally, again, wedding here, I don't know if that's the vibe for you. I don't know. This reading does not give newlywed. Like, this does not give newlywed to me. I don't know. This reading or your monthly forecast, nothing about it gives newlywed to me. For those already in long-term partnership, this card speaks to reigniting the spark by taking a romantic holiday. It can also relate to the honeymoon period of a new relationship. And still for others, this card indicates you will meet someone special while on vacation. Sure, maybe. Sometimes I feel like this card maybe is more like you needing to have time away for yourself, like you planning a trip for yourself to nurture relationship with self. We also have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Now, I'm a very private person, so let me be more specific. I've been on such a journey with my relationship life these past few years that I guess in ways and some, like, I just stopped talking about my love life because I don't feel like let me be really conscious with my words here. I guess I feel like I've been repeating the same cycles. And so I've gotten to a point where I'm just like, it's not worth talking about to other people because, you know, and that's a me thing. That's a me thing, and I'm working through that. But there are some instances where I've like gone to friends and like told them the situation. But like, I think I've gotten to a point where my love life now, where like, I'm just like, you know what? It's just not, it's not worth mentioning. So you really have to use discernment is what I'm trying to say. Use discernment as far as what you want to share. Okay. This is just feeling like you need time alone, Aries. And even if you're married, even if you're in a committed relationship, maybe you're kind of like spending less time with your partner. Maybe you're focusing back on your personal goals and ambitions, you know, focusing back on your health. And that's the best way as well. Like, I've been listening to Rhonda Byrne. She has a masterclass audiobook on relationships and love. And I was listening to it recently because I always just like to stay abreast, not only for myself, but for my clients, of just kind of like how to apply law of attraction into your relationships and your love life. And, you know, she was giving a lot of different examples on, you know, when your relationship and your love life is struggling, you gotta focus back on yourself. You have to focus back on yourself. The relationship is gonna be what it's gonna be, but you gotta think positive. You've got to uplift your spirits and your energy. Now, Roxy Talks, which you guys know, I love her channel. Her 360 method, she feels that you don't have to feel good about it. It's more about you just having conviction about like, this will be. You don't necessarily have to feel good about it. You just have to decide, no, it's happening. And you don't need to feel good to manifest something, which in a way I agree with, because, sorry, it feels like there's something in my eye. You ever been pissed off, you know, and been so riled up that you attract more situation that make that situation fucked up, and you kind of have like a self-fulfilling prophecy? Like for example, let's say you got really pissed off that your car broke down or something. Like, you got a flat and you were already having a bad day. Like, maybe you just had a shitty day at work, and then on top of that, on your way home, your car breaks down. You're just like, oh my God, oh my God, there's so much all the fucking time. And then like you're so pissed and you're on the phone talking to your friend. Oh my God, my car just fucking broke down. It's the worst. Like, you're crashing out. You're on the phone and now with your insurance company trying to get a tow truck, and like now a tow truck won't come out for you till tomorrow. Oh my God, it's always like, it's because like your negative energy is attracting more of that situation. So that's why Rhonda Byrne teaches from this perspective of like, keep your feelings positive and high vibrational, because you're going to manifest the best outcome. Whereas Roxy Talks' method, Roxy Lee, her method is like, just keep your thoughts fixed on what you want. You don't necessarily have to feel good about them, but focus on your thoughts. I kind of feel like both are true personally, but either way, focus on yourself, Aries, is the energy for me. Okay, let's see what's going on in your career. Okay, Aries, here we go. We are continuing on. Just making sure I'm recording. I think it is. can't see anything. Yeah, okay. Okay, Aries, here we go. Career and finances. Let's see what we got going on. What can Aries expect? What's the unexpected? What's the theme of March for Aries? What can Aries expect this March? What's the unexpected for them in their career and finances? And what is the theme of the month in their career and finances for Aries in this collective, please? Okay, 2 of Pentacles again. Remember, that was your current self. Empress here again. Queen of Wands, 5 of Swords. Page of Wands again. Remember, the Page of Wands was your advice and encouragement. And then the Queen of Cups again. Queen of Cups again. All right, let's get some oracle messages here. What do you have for Aries? What guidance do you have for Aries in their career and finances? Okay. So goals, teacher, and explorer just came out, but I'm gonna put them back. I don't know. See if it comes back out. What do you have for Aries? They kind of flipped over. What do you have for Aries? Work smart, that always comes out. What do you have for Aries, please? Yeah, I think that's enough. I don't know. Success will find you. I love when that card comes out. Yeah, let's get one more. What do you have for Aries, please? What is this? Mechanic. What do you have for Aries, please? And the teacher card comes out again. Okay. Teacher and celebrate came out. All right. I got it. Okay. So we have what to expect. 2 of Swords and 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords is indecision. 2 of Pentacles is balance and finances. So there's some decision to be made in your career and finances right now. It is feeling like things are balanced. You are kind of maintaining control right now, but it's feeling like maybe you're a little nervous to make a change because you don't want to disrupt the balance that you have created. Does that make sense? All right, the unexpected is King of Swords reverse and 9 of Wands reverse. I'll show them to you upright. King of Swords is air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's also somebody who is very wise, someone who's very intelligent. They're not overly emotional in the decision making. The 9 of Wands is about resilience and perseverance. I have to sneeze. Oh my God, I don't know why. This is the first of the monthly forecast I'm recording. It is like really difficult to get through this reading right now. There's so many things happening. It's because I'm doing this one first in the morning. It's like my body's still like trying to get itself together. All right, with these energies reversed, the 9 of Wands reverse is like when you've been persevering and pushing through on something, you're just like, oh my God, I'm not seeing progress. Should I keep going? I don't know. I'm getting tired. Not really getting tired. I am tired. The King of Swords is like you've kind of become very like pessimistic even, and like rude in your communication. You might even be dealing with somebody who is that way. Like you're dealing with somebody who's like a know-it-all. They're too smart for their own good. They're kind of being an asshole. And you're like, I don't know if I want to deal with this person anymore. There's another message here as well. Like, I feel like, you know, if you've been working on something, Aries, where like you've got maybe some business goal, or maybe you're trying to get some promotion in some way. I don't know. Like where you want to be seen as a subject expert. Maybe if you haven't been seeing the progress you want to see, you might kind of unexpectedly feel like, I don't know if I want to keep going at this. I don't know if I'm really making the impact I want to make. You might just kind of start to doubt. I feel like self-doubt is creeping in. And this is why this work smart card is coming out, I feel. Because you need to rework your plan. Are you making it harder than it has to be? Sometimes the solutions are that simple. Perhaps it's time to clean house personally and professionally to start with a clean palette. Stick to basic needs when it comes to spending and put some money aside. Yeah, I feel like it's mostly self-doubt here that's creeping in. It feels like self-doubt, like you were feeling like you're on a good path, but you're like, should I keep going at this? Especially with that Two of Swords here. Like maybe you're already feeling that at the beginning of the month, but maybe like the lack of progress is making you feel like, I don't know. I want you to understand that your doubts, your thoughts of I don't know are creating your reality. When you're focusing on, I don't know if this is worth it, I don't know if I should keep going, you keep attracting more experiences that affirm lack of growth, lack of progress. Like if you're working on a business and you're like telling a friend, well, I don't know, I'm just trying to make sales and I'm really kind of just scraping by. It's just like little by little. I'm just going to keep going and I'm going to see. If you keep affirming that story, then you're going to keep scraping by. I'm really interested lately in removing the word trying from my vocabulary. That's something that I'm really working on. So even in the instance of like, oh, I'm trying to like make some sales, I'm trying to like sell some soap bars or whatever, let that go. You aren't trying, you're doing. I'm in the progress of like, increasing my sales. I'm in the progress of like expanding my reach. Affirm that. Okay? Of course you're trying, but like affirm that you're doing it. It's not something that like you're trying at. You know what you're practicing trial and error to see what works. But you're not trying. Trying indicates that you are attempting at a goal without certainty of reaching it. And I just feel like that's not energy we have to live in as manifestors, as co-creators. We get to live in, this is the goal and I'm working towards it. And in fact, it's already done. I'm just finding out the way to get there. Theme of the month, Empress. So we got Empress again. Second time this is coming up, nurturing yourself. Feel like maybe being in the flow. Maybe motherhood is important. Maybe you're focusing on your children right now, if you have any. Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is also charismatic energy, spontaneous energy. Five of Swords, conflict, but this is also about winning at all costs, because I don't really feel much conflict here, but perhaps. Page of Wands again, exploration, wanting to see what's out there, wanting to create, wanting to express yourself. Five of Wands reversed, no longer feeling the need to prove yourself to other people, kind of like carving your own lane, carving your own path. And Queen of Cups here again, which is very similar to the Empress, very nurturing energy, very like in the flow. So I feel like this month, I think you're going to stop pushing. It feels like you're going to stop pushing, going back to this unexpected energy. Something isn't working the way that you expected it to. And it's feeling like you deciding to no longer push and just kind of go with what feels like inspired action. Go with what feels good. Go with like what is exciting to you. Go with what you want to create. That is creating an energy of when you will actually achieve a goal. Five of Swords is winning at all costs. It is about conflict, but I feel like it's more about winning at all costs here. You're going to do whatever you need to do to make it work, make it happen. I just think this imagery is so interesting. It's like somebody falling out of the sky. Such an interesting card. Anyway, let's get into these oracle messages. So teacher came out again. Okay, you have the ability to motivate others to strive to uncover their true potential. Consider careers in teaching, coaching, mentorship, or being a motivational speaker. You've learned much about money. This is time to put it into practice. Beauty actually came out first. That was the first card that came out. Embrace your own unique style and own it. Let the world see who you really are. Consider careers doing hair, jewelry, clothing, or any job that enhances others' beauty. Your inner world must match your outer world for things to change. success will find you. I love when this card comes out because it's always an opportunity. I don't have any aces, but there's always something that comes to you that allows you to advance. And that's why we have celebrate here. There is going to be a reason to celebrate. You've accomplished so much and you will accomplish much more. Take some time off and celebrate your success. You deserve it. There may be an unforeseen increase in your income. So when we think about all of this, Aries, when we think about key to pursue, the Tower, obstacle to overcome, Wheel of Fortune, what to avoid, 10 of Pentacles, theme of the month, 9 of Pentacles, there seems to be some advancement in your life, but it is coming with some upheaval that is causing some indecision. It feels like you know you want to make a change and you've kind of been manifesting this, but it feels like you're unprepared for the changes that that's going to create in your life. I feel like you've created such stability right now that now this new opportunity or advancement, I don't know if it's a new opportunity because again, we don't have any aces. So there's some advancement happening here, some success, some achievement, but it's feeling like you're struggling to embrace this success. Again, obstacle to overcome, Wheel of Fortune. There's some sort of advancement that you are struggling to embrace. I don't know if it's imposter syndrome. I don't know if it's that you win the lottery and you weren't prepared to win the lottery. There's just something here that you just don't fight it. I mean, whenever I feel like success comes to us and, we attract success and celebration, on some level, we were attracting this and manifesting this. So don't be scared now. Don't chicken out now. That's like, imagine the perfect partner coming through your door, like exactly what you've been wanting and praying for. You're like, oh, wait, I haven't lost 5 pounds yet. I'm not ready. Like, bitch. Come on, don't miss your opportunity. This is really interesting. I want to see what it just feels like. Before I get into the oracle message, it feels like, Aries, you're allowing yourself to be creative. You're allowing yourself to lean into the things you enjoy without worrying about how others will perceive you. In relation to your career and finances, you're focusing back on what brings you joy and what feels good. There is some hesitation there because I think there's like a little bit of fear that you're dealing with of like, what if this doesn't work out, or what if this is a waste of time? But I just don't think I would worry about that. Whenever we focus on things we enjoy, results always, money follows. When you focus on what you love, money follows. Does that make sense? All right, let's look at your oracle message of the month, which is lapis lazuli. I actually do have this stone in a ring. Actually, also in this. It's a wand. So this is lapis lazuli. Can you see? It's a wand. I use it to for my sound bowl sometimes. Maybe I'll play it. I haven't played it in a really long time. I don't know if the mic will pick it up. I used to play this really early in my spiritual journey as I was kind of just learning about all things spirituality, tarot, sound healing, chakras. It was really part of my practice. And sound bowls, they all have a certain note, certain pitch that they resonate to. And I'm pretty sure that this is a bowl for third eye chakra, which awakens your intuition. So sometimes I used to play this if I ever felt like I needed clarity on a situation. Sound healing is real. There's actually a lot of scientific studies related to sound healing, okay? So, using my little lapis lazuli wand, since that's the card that we got. Let's put that back. It came with a wooden wand, but sometimes I feel like that wooden wand vibrates a lot. Okay, number 30. I hope you guys heard that. I hope you guys are. And I flipped right to it. That's crazy. Okay, here we go. The definition of this is interpreted in a lot of different ways. So just, strap in. I'm going to do my best to be a really eloquent reader. Essential meaning: spiritual truth, enlightenment, meditation, unity, consciousness, inner vision. And that's so funny. We just kind of did our little sound healing, like meditation, right? Spiritual truth, enlightenment, meditation, unity, consciousness, inner vision. These are kind of like the key words. What you seek is here. If you push aside the distractions and fears created by your ego and become silent, tune in, and phone home to the conscious universe, the source of all love, strength, and wisdom. The law of non-locality, that is the word, the law of they need to stop with all these words. The law of non-locality ensures that you can gain whatever you need that is hidden from you when your mind is in a non-ordinary state of thinking and perceiving. You can achieve this through the practice of meditation and prayer. Reconnect with the conscious universe now. That's the message of this crystal. You are overdue for a renewal of your spiritual alignment. Lapis Lazuli spirit also brings a reminder that your mind is a microcosm of universal consciousness. You always have access to the conscious universe through the channel of your authentic self. Enlightenment comes when you go within and open to the light that is all around you and within you. Epiphanies abound once you quiet your chattering mind and tune in to the higher mind, where ideas beyond your current grasp flow easily, ready for you to access them. So that's interesting. That's so funny. I didn't really know that this was about meditation, and we did like a little, and I was literally just talking about, I used to use this when I was meditating. So let that be a confirmation, right? Like, work with Lapis Lazuli, and you can find that crystal at any metaphysical shop. Like, I'm sure. Let's read the relationship message. All of us arose from the same liquid soup of potential when the earth began to take form. And you, like everyone, are made of the stuff of stars. You are intermingled within the creation of all of life. And Lapis Lazuli spirit is here to remind you that you are never alone, and you don't have to figure out this life stuff by yourself. Lapis Lazuli can help you learn through the relationships with others and through tapping into the universe for higher wisdom and insights about those experiences. Sometimes it takes being around people with a different perspective to start to better understand yourself and what you most deeply value. Is someone in your life today gifting you with a new perspective and insights that can help you on your healing path? Look around, for the conscious universe wants you to experience enlightenment, not to be in the dark repeating the same old patterns. Often, change agents are sent your way to encourage you to make that shift you promised yourself you would make. Open up to the idea that allies can come in forms you might not have expected. I wonder if that's why we got that message of let your friends help you, in your love and relationship reading. Maybe they've got some perspectives or new ideas. Maybe they have a relationship that you'd like to emulate, right? I know somebody who is going through a separation, and the person who initiated the separation was hanging out with people who have also separated and divorced. So when your combination of your environment, if all of your friends are divorced, guess what you're going to be? Divorced. And if that's not what you want, how about you get around people who are married, who are working on their marriage, who have tips, who are making it work? You know what I mean? It's just a thought. Okay, here's a prosperity message. We are one, unified in consciousness, always interconnected and always able to draw on the natural affluence we share. There is plenty to go around, which is what the conscious universe wants you to remember when Lapis Lazuli spirit appears. If you're feeling disconnected from the conscious universe and its infinite abundance, you might find it difficult to recognize that prosperity that is yours and the opportunities available to you and dancing right before your eyes. Okay. I wonder if it was our dancing right before your eyes. Be still, meditate, and ask the conscious universe to be with you and heal your sense of scarcity, allowing you to remember you always have enough and are enough. Like rubbing a crayon over a piece of paper to reveal a leaf hidden beneath it, you can trust that by having a conversation with the conscious universe, you will experience revelations and recognize what's been there all along. Your natural state is to feel the wealth inherent in the conscious universe, created in a world lush with millions of species, beings all working together. Connect and remember, asking to be awakened out of spiritual amnesia. Okay. Meditation with the stone allows us to connect with the sovereign within. It allows access to that part of us that knows and is willing to share knowledge and guide us. Not to what we want, but instead of what we need. Okay. Lapis lazuli, you guys, work with that crystal. Okay. As you work and grow in your spiritual ascension, at least to me, I don't know if other people might relate, you kind of graduate a little bit and you don't need as many tools because you understand that you are the tool. Okay. Now, I don't know where you are in your journey. Do I still use crystals? Fuck yeah. I have crystals in like some little oil that I have right here. I've got, somebody gifted this to me. There's like moonstone at the bottom of this. I use crystals and things. I have tons of crystals on my desk, but I don't rely on them. But if you are in a place, maybe you're still working on yourself, you're trying to work on your spiritual path, use crystals. Back in 2020, 2021, I was constantly working with crystals and trying to understand and using them in different ways to just connect. Okay. So let them help you. They're part of God's earth. I hope that reading was helpful, Aries. I know we unpacked a lot. Drop some comments below. Okay, I do read them. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, babe.